welcome to the virtual open mic. Please enjoy some Jules Bland.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, it's Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Very
It was
nice.
a cover the whole time.
Well, howdy, y'all.
Hanukkah.
How's everybody?
Hi.
Doing okay.
Well, good, good.
I'm Kate and I'm fine too. She must be off screen. It's weird that she's muted and she could talk still. It's great.
Yeah. Well, for those of you out there watching us in Internetlandia, this is VOM, the virtual open mic, where we show up every week and play some of our songs for you and for each other. So this is VOM number 143. Yeah, and it's the last VOM of the year. The next week's VOM would fall on the day after Christmas, and I know everybody's got Boxing Day plans, so no VOM next week. But we will be back on January 2nd for the first VOM of 2023. So we got that going for us. So, yeah. Well, my name is Rowan Corbett. I'm your host for this evening. And I'm going to do a couple songs for you. If you don't mind, that is.
I don't mind.
Okay, good.
I asked everybody else; they're cool with it too.
All right, sweet. All right. This first one is called Flush. That's what it is. If I can. If my technology doesn't fail me, that is. Oh, goodness. Here we go. Rebel stands opposed to exercise these demons. It's all black and white and red all over. There's no room for doubt. Right is what we're sowing. Gotta work it out to keep on going. Never ask for names. Try to think too much. It's never just a game. We're not losing touch. Plenty in the sea. It's flush within a maze. These heroes stand for us, avatars and idols. Rise above us all, might and glory. Victory is ours. Let's do the action. Victory is ours. We made it happen. We never ask for names. Try to think too much. It's never just a game. We're not losing touch as we wade into the sea. Flush within a maze. Lead the greatest tribe, or build one in your mind. Leave someone behind. Might makes right if you're so inclined. They never ask for names. Try to think too much. It's never just a game. They're not losing touch as they collapse into the sea. They flush within a maze. Thank you. All right. All right, we got a few more people filtering in here. I think because we have a rather light night, the list is going to sneak up on people there. So, Dave, I just want to let you know, you are actually scheduled next.
I kind of figured that. As late as I signed up, and I thought, gee, I'm signed up for 8, but there's nobody in front of there.
And then Kate McGuire, you were, or Karen McGuire, excuse me, you were up after Dave. So, there we go. So what shall I do now? I think.
Rowan, do you ever do what is this called? Bolts and
Locks. I'm certain that we're going to have we're going to come back around, and I need a different guitar for that. So different
gotcha.
tuning.
Oh, okay.
So, but I'm
No pressure, but
no,
if you feel it.
happy to do it. So, Bolts and Locks. And do you want the acoustic version or the guitar version? Sorry, a cappella version or guitar version.
Dang.
Because if you want the a cappella version, I can do that right now. So.
Oh, they both sound nice. Okay, acapella sounds good.
All right. Then, for those of you who don't know, this song is not written by me. It's a traditional song. I learned it from the playing of Bruce Molsky, who is an incredible folk musician who used to live in this area. But the song is obviously older because it makes reference to things like swords and whatnot. So probably not originally from Appalachia. And as Kate said, it's called Bolts and Locks.
I don't know, I got a couple of relatives that probably did use a sword once or twice.
Last night I dreamed a sweet, sweet dream. All in my arms I had her. But when I woke, found nothing so. No man on earth was madder. I went on to her uncle's house, expecting there to find her. Her uncle said she is not here, which set my heart on fire. I turned around to go away. My love came to the window, saying, dear, I'd keep your company, but bolts and locks should enter. My passions flew, my sword I drew. I swore that room I'd enter, and by that means came sweet liberty. So soon as I did enter. Her uncle and another man immediately followed, saying, if you do not quit that room, all in your blood shall wallow. My passions flew, my sword I drew. I swore that room I'd enter, and by that means came sweet liberty. So soon as I did enter, I took my love by the right hand, my broadsword in the other, saying, all young men who love like me, take one and fight the other. Thank you.
Nice. That was too quick. Nice.
Well, I'm going to do a third song,
Well,
so
that was
you've got a little time there, Dave.
Oh, good.
I think we're all going to be doing 3, or
And then some, maybe.
or extended versions, as it were. So, I think I'll still go with Burn Down here for my next song. All right. Actually, no, I'm going to go with 9/10. So, all right. Let's see here. Oh, goodness. Sorry, I am failing at technology right now. Okay. Let me try that again. I think I get it now. You tried to warn me. So seductive, so sweet. We're on our own now, irate and angry. I guess we got it all complete. First in all things. It should have been enough. Could not wait to see. Now it's all we've got, all we'll ever be. Oh, what more could you need? There's no difference between what you want or what you really need. If you can dream it, you can be it. Just lay claim to all you see. To steal or find, it's all in your mind. Take all we bleed. Well, here we are now. Best get comfy, 'cause this is us, Godspeed. Now we're chased by a dream. All right. Thank you much. Thank you much. Well, that's it for me for now, but I'll be back undoubtedly. Next, we are going to have Mr. Dave Benham. Howdy, Dave.
Howdy, Rowan. Thank you.
Thank you, man. What's going on? You have any plans for the holidays?
Well, hopefully to get well. So.
Oh no! Are you? Oh.
So my wife and I went to Sedona for our 33rd anniversary, and what was not last weekend, but the weekend before. Had a fantastic time, but in the process, I think we both picked up COVID.
I'm sorry, man.
It's hit me and I started feeling bad on Wednesday, and then Thursday I felt pretty bad and awful hacking dry cough.
Yeah.
Once it gets going, you just can't stop, even though there's nothing to cough up. Like you almost black out because it's just so intense.
Oh wow.
And then Linda got, and I didn't even think to test, and I tested on Friday, and it almost instantly tested positive, and Linda tested, and she was positive, and she had a fever 102. We've got different symptoms, but we're both doing okay now.
Good.
Still affected, but
Maybe I should test too, huh?
what's that?
You're not having a fever? You just had the...
No, I never did. Linda had a fever of 102.
Yeah, last time I had it, I had a fever, but maybe I should test.
Saturday, the exhaustion. Oh my God. It's like my appetite's okay, but I try to lift up a fork and my body says, no, that's too much effort. I want to put my hand down.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, geez. Well, now I'm like, oh, I feel bad that you're like having to.
No,
I know,
no,
just like going into the
so
fluid,
that was-
make us some music with your lungs.
Yeah. I hope too, because what I want to talk about, like last week I played some stuff with synth and it was okay, but I want to talk about the experience I had in Sedona, which I'd never been there and I'd seen a few photographs, but oh my God, the majesty and stunning beauty of that area is incredible. And the last day on Saturday that we were there, there's a chapel called the Chapel of the Holy Cross that's built up into these red cliffs. And just an amazing view and just all the beauty that I saw that day, and just kind of sets you in a space. And then you go into a sacred space that, you know, I'm totally not Catholic, but it's still a sacred space. And the power, I played this flute that I'm about to play tonight, and the natural resonance in there, and the flute just took on a life of its own and just started talking to me, and I started to tear up. And I didn't even realize this until I got home. Oh my God, this is the same flute that Jerry Littlejohn made. And the first time I played it, I practically sobbed because of the beauty of the flute. And she gifted it to me. And that was another experience where that same flute just brought out these intense emotions, and just an incredible experience. And you could feel the energy in the space. I mean, I was obviously wasn't the only one in there, and you could tell it just meant a lot to people.
Have you tried any of those places that the Anastasia used to make like these underground chambers that they used?
So the first time I bought a native style flute, I didn't have an Anasazi style flute. I had the first Odell Borg high spirits flute. I got to play it it was a kiva that's unusual, that was carved into the cliff. It was at the Bandolero National Monument, I think they call it, the ancient cliff dwellings outside of about an hour from Santa Fe. And that the natural amplification, I was playing in this circular space, and then just this round hole opening out into the cliff, into the valley. My wife was out there, and she said it filled the whole valley with the sound. It was gorgeous. So yeah,
Nice.
The power of these flutes is pretty stunning when the moment's right. So I'm sure I can't replicate that. I mean, there's no recording. It would have completely destroyed the moment trying to pull out a phone and record it. But the memory will be with me for the rest of my life, and I think with some other people that were there to witness it. It felt good to give that offering, and to receive the offering of the flute. Anyway, I'm going to just go ahead and improvise and see what I can do. Got put on loads of reverb. See if I can do a pale imitation of what happened that day. I have no idea what I played actually. Oops, wrong button there. I'm sorry. Give me a stop. Give me a moment. Come on.
It says your recording is paused on your screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Stop that. Stop that. Thank you. Yeah. There I am. Finally getting where I want to be. Press that. And I'm ready to go. Sorry about that.
No
delay.
worries. No worries. Dave Benham, y'all. Eric James Danowski says magical. And also, Dave, he says, I hope you feel better soon.
Well, thank you, Eric.
There was a phenomenon that was happening while you were playing, which it makes sense, but it never occurred to me before. As you were like pitch bending on those on some of those notes, because the reverb was so just off enough, you were getting like beat tones between the actual signal and the reverb signal, the wet and the dry. It was really cool. I don't know. Have you noticed that before?
I haven't.
Yeah, it's like when you're tuning a guitar, and you hear there's like what they call the beat notes, which is
absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with that. Yeah.
Yeah. I was really
Actually,
cool.
I think I heard it while I was playing, and but not consciously. Yeah, because I could tell that. Oh yeah, they're not together.
But no, it was very cool sounding. So
good to hear. Good to hear.
yeah, you got something else for us?
Yeah, I can play another flute that I played when I was in that chapel.
Right on. Is there a story behind this particular flute?
No, not really. I mean, that last one, this flute that I played here, it's the first one I played. It's a holly branch. It's just a gorgeous flute. I mean, I don't know how well you can see that online, but it's just a stick that was cut in half, and then a router went down the center of it. Or, actually, I don't even know if she used a router because it's not a straight thing.
Oh, she might have done it with
not sure how it was done.
Chisel or something. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you glue it back together and get the holes in there and everything, and it's just got a beautiful tone to it, and the natural bark carved out for thumb rests, and I don't know, I love the flute. This thing is the antithesis. This is made out of polyurethane foam core, and I went to a number of flute retreats, and what's his name, Brad Young, the maker of this flute. And I kept on seeing it. This kind of has a striking look, just this black flute with a little white stripe on it. And I would play it, and I thought, man, that sounds good. And just something would stop me from buying it. And then I think after like the third or fourth year that I was at a flute festival, and couldn't resist and bought it. And I'm very glad. This is actually one of the flute that I play often out with groups and stuff because it's well tuned and just sounds good. It's got a nice feathery tone to it, feathery feel to it. That's the story. Not much. So I'll just get going.
That was great.
Very cool. Oh, you got from DBN. You got this is really calming and soothing. And Jack gave you clap, black heart, clap, black heart, clap. So
Black Heart.
I mean, maybe the hearts are just supposed to be regular
Don't
hearts.
read into it.
Maybe
Maybe
the
it's
clap
the-
is
yeah.
Joan Jett, and then it's Joan Jett and the Black Hearts.
Oh, maybe that's it. So I don't know.
I'm
But,
not saying
it
Joan
looks
Jett
cool,
has
though.
to clap,
Looks
just to
cool.
be clear.
So.
Cool.
Oh, they're white when I put them up on screen. So that's odd.
All right. All right.
All right.
Either way, well, appreciate all the feedback.
Right on. Dig it. Well, do you want to do another, or do you want to wait? It's your call, I think.
I don't have anything. What do people want? I can do either one. I don't even. I'll just. If I do something, I'll just kind of do what I've been doing the whole time is just making stuff up.
Give us another quick one.
I'll do something out of the box.
Out of the that's what I like to hear.
I'm not gonna say. I'll just play this little overtone flute. Not the great big low one, which is so freaking cool. This high pitched thing.
These are cool too.
It's just a tube, no holes in it except for the little fipple at the top, and you can cover the end to and blow harder and softer to get different pitches.
Is the sustain coming from that instrument itself, or is it in the electronics? I hear the note sustain when you're not blowing. Apparently.
Oh, you're muted there, Dave.
I've got some massive reverb going on.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, I see.
Yeah. It helps add some. I don't know. It gives me more to play off against.
yeah.
Not being
Does the
ironic.
sustain? It works great.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah,
Nice.
I think the very first time I heard overtone flute, it was with a Scandinavian group, but they were sort of eclectic. So I don't think it's not from that area. I assume, is it?
They're all over the place.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know all the history about it, but that's a very old instrument. I mean, it's just take a pipe and blow across it. And,
Yeah.
You know, you can get a pitch out of it.
The simplest of flutes.
And yeah, all the overtone series it's there, and when it's open, it's the entire entire harmonic series, and if you close it, I think it's only the odd harmonic series, and it's offset, so it gives you a lot of notes to play with.
Yeah, nice, very cool. Dave Benham, y'all. It's good to have you back on the regs. If you don't mind.
Yeah, it feels good to be back.
Dig.
COVID and all.
Also,
Good
we've
stuff.
got, where did she go? I believe we had Karen McGuire coming up next, though she seems to have turned her camera off. You out there, Karen? I believe it is nigh unto your turn. Well, while we wait for her to reappear, Steve, do you think you could step up to the plate?
Yeah, you get as long as I can hang in there, I will stay.
Righto.
But I did a warm up at work, so let's go. No wusses here. Just a cherished memory. I close my eyes at night and see my Caroline, your face so fair, as real as though we were still there. It's sweet yesterday, where you were mine, and holiday were summertime, and the whippoorwill in the lonesome pine called your name, Caroline. Our honeysuckle scented breeze softly whispers through the trees. The moon smiles down from up on high. The look of love is in your eyes. It's sweet yesterday, where you were mine, and holiday were summertime, and the whippoorwill in the lonesome pine called your name, Though a lifetime ago it seemed, your eyes had sparkle in my dream. Your laughter floats as birds in flight from that enchanted summer night. It's sweet yesterday,
How you hanging in there?
Yeah, I'm doing. I'll see if I can go for two. Go.
Go for it.
Question is what? Oh, I gotta be hungry. When the bees are making honey and the bloom is on the day, I'll turn the cold and the trucker to his head. And if he be not weary, and fall for all his work, for a woman love the cause and the curses they have birth. Oh, drip the tankard high, boys, and drink that bitters down. Far better than in love, boys, and whiskey you should drown. Now such was Katie Brandon, she was my own downfall. No matter what I tried, boys, it did no good at all. I'd see her with the fellas, a flirting shamelessly, but if I tried to kiss her, she'd run away from me. Oh, lift your tankard high, boys, and drink that bitters down. Far better than in love, boys, and whiskey you should drown. Be with Katie Brandon, 'twas not I would deny her. For me there was no other, she was my heart's desire. I thought her love was silver, I thought her love was gold, but still she did not love me, and still her heart was cold. Oh, lift your tankard high, boys, and drink that bitters down. Far better than in love, boys, and whiskey you should drown. Despite the way she'd done me, I loved her to the last. For all I had to love her, her love was all I asked. I bet the month of wages to buy a string of pearls, but when I gave them to her, she left that foolish girl. Oh, lift your tankard high, boys, and drink that bitters down. Or better than in love, boys, and whiskey you should drown. My rage it overtook me, I couldn't keep it down. I drug her to the river and held her there to drown. It was no wish to kill her, it was but to break her will. And if she'd show me true love, I'd be a free man still. Oh, lift your tankard high, boys, and drink that bitters down. Or better than in love, boys, and whiskey you should drown. So when the judge did ask me, how could I tell a lie? I said if she were true, sir, she'd never had to die. They bound me up in shackles and tossed me in the saddle. And come tomorrow morning, my soul be bound for hell. So build that gallows strong, boys, and build that gallows high. For if she would not love me, better I should die. Yeah, this love is just a wonderful thing.
Nice.
Well, how you
Not
holding up
nice.
there? You think you got a third one in you?
Oh yeah, third one. Yeah, I guess we can get there.
You don't sound convinced.
Heart.
Do you need to walk out of frame and have us applaud for you, and then have you come back for the encore, or
Somebody
what works
needs
best?
to come in and put a
I-
cape on you.
I'm okay. Just trying to
Can't
decide
do no
what to
more.
next. Okay, let's see. Haven't done this one for a little bit, I think. This was based on a real story. I think I told a story about it once before. I watched her as she danced at a wedding here in town. The blue-eyed Jenny rose in her bright flowered gown. Gold hat tied in ribbon, her dress was trimmed in lace. Her white bride as heaven smiled upon her face. Jenny Rose. In the moonlight so bright, she knew then that I loved her, more plainly she could see. But when I went to kiss her, she turned away from me. She touched me on the cheek, then she said she must leave. Your heart said, Jenny Rose, I've no wish to deceive. But love is a prison the heart cannot escape. So much I wish to tell her, but the words I could not shake. Love is a prison where my heart must dwell. Blue rivers and blood have locked me in the cell. There must be a garden where the pretty flowers grow, and someday when I find it, I'll dance with Jenny Rose. My tears I could not hide when I saw it on the news. Killed sweet Jenny Rose, for her love it feared to lose. 3 shots fired in anger, the jealous lover's spite, and the last word she told me came back to me that night. Love is a prison where my heart must go. Blue rivers of blood have locked me in the cell. There must be a garden where the pretty flowers grow, and someday where I find it, I'll dance with Jenny Rose. It's not a true story from my personal experience. It was a newspaper article in a local newspaper from Westminster area.
Are we allowed to clap yet?
Oh yes.
Steve Patton, y'all. Thank you for sticking in there, Steve. I know you're not
Yeah.
feeling at your best, so thank you for stepping
Sorry to
up.
hear that.
So
I'm living it. You guys are helping.
Well, hey, Steve, you're the best around, and nothing's
It's
gonna
never
ever
going to
get
keep you down.
so
Tough anyway.
oh, and please pardon me, everyone. I am remiss in welcoming our co-host, Mr. Chris Eric, right down there. Howdy, Chris. How you doing?
Hi, I'm Chris. I am very tired, but I'm here. I'm in attendance, more or less. It's been a rough couple of months this last week, but
Yeah.
yeah. But I got a new flannel shirt. See, it's very soft.
Ooh. Tis the season for flannel.
It's roll cold here right now, and there's snow.
Oh.
Flannel's
I
the
think I've
best.
acclimated because I was outside in a flannel shirt and an open sweatshirt and a hat while it was snowing, and I'm like, I guess I'm used to this now.
Well, I think we might actually get a white Christmas here in DC. So,
I heard. What's the forecast, if you don't mind my ask?
I think wintry mix on Thursday, and then turning to snow on Friday. So we'll see.
Nice.
Little Christmas
I
Eve
think
snow.
we've got like 6 inches of snow on the 22nd and like 3 on the 23rd. And my 10-year-old is like, really? There's so much snow. And the 13-year-old hates everything I say, so he could not show enthusiasm.
Oh, good. Well, that's 13.
Yeah.
It
Oh, I
might
do
be
know.
a dirty snow Christmas if it snows on Friday. Then you'd have dirty snow Christmas.
Well,
Yes.
oh no. Well,
don't want
our our next contestant on VOM, the virtual open mic, should be no stranger to snowy days. I believe, Karen McGuire, you live in the frozen north of Boston. Is that correct? Not the north of Boston, but, the north of this area.
Karen, you with us?
Oh, we seem to be having some issues with your audio, Karen. Yeah, we're getting some sort of weird whistling sound. Do you have your headphones plugged in?
Looks like she's
Try to-
disconnected.
It is super grunge.
There we go. That sounds better.
Maybe it's that blizzard coming on.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you just a reminder to turn your original sound on. It's not staying on any longer, so.
That's true. Oh, and Karen, I think it's important that you know that after you were on the last time and played a Priest song, that sent me down a spiral for a day or two, going back to Priest. It's like, I remember them. I haven't listened to them in a while. I was spending some quality time. That was my whole story. Did we lose her? We don't have to talk about Judas
I think her
Priest. It's
camera
not
cut
required.
out. So, can you get your camera back on there, Karen?
I just bought a new tablet and
We might have to come back to Karen. for
Yeah,
that
we may
noise,
do.
Unfortunately.
I think she's there.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay. Is your audio doing the weird thing again, or? Yeah, something's up there. Well, Karen, why don't you try to disconnect and reconnect, and I think we may go on to the next person on the list and then come back to you if that's cool. All right. Now I'm gonna have to talk to the next person on the list and see if he's okay with it. Are you ready to go, neighbor guy, Mr. John Pfeiffer?
How close are you guys to each other?
Fairly close.
We're about 4 or 5 blocks.
Yeah.
Is that all, really? Have you guys ever run into each other in the neighborhood?
Funny
No.
you should ask, though, because apparently my wife ran into John while he was speaking to the mayor at the grocery store. So
Yeah,
That's funny.
just
Yep.
this day.
just this afternoon.
Well, howdy, neighbor.
Well, howdy, neighbor.
Howdy, not neighbor. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Good.
I
And
guess.
Vera's good.
Vera is doing much better. Thank you so much.
Excellent.
Good to hear.
Now I gotta figure out how to play what I was thinking of
Oh.
playing. I already did my Christmas song last week, so
Well, we're I don't know if you noticed, but
that
we're
was
we're doing
great, by
3
the way.
tonight. So if you've
Oh,
got
crap.
something, yeah, I know, throwing you a curveball. It's a light night, so
well, I'll do. Let's see. Well,
You can
I'll
do
start
one twice if you need
I'll
to.
start with, the Mel Torme thing.
What's the Mel
Since
Torme
tis-
thing?
Since it tis the season.
Oh, Christmas song.
Oh, wait a minute. I want to plug that in. I think.
You know he was only 19 when he co-wrote that?
Yep. Amazing,
Yep.
isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what he did all these
Talented guy. Yeah, he's a hell and pretty good writer too. I was talking to Matt last week about that, but I couldn't remember Buddy Rich. That made me sad. But he wrote a book about Buddy Rich. Good one. That's my whole story.
Okay. I didn't know he wrote a book about Buddy Rich, but I did know that he wrote the Christmas song along with what's his name? Webb, isn't it?
Not Jimmy Webb. It was
No, not
he had
Jimmy
a
Webb. Who was
no.
it?
He had a
No.
co-writer.
There's another. Anyway, I'll find it out later.
From me, I'll go look it up because I have to know now because I can't.
There
remember.
you go. There you go. You go look it up and you tell me at the end. Okay.
John Pfeiffer, everybody.
Here. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Where is it? There it is. They know that Santa's on his way and knows all the right chords. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 102. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. Happy New Year to you.
Very nice. And yeah, Steve lapped me. Who was it again, Mr. Patton? Well, he looked it up.
It's Bob Wells.
Bob Wells.
Right, Bob Wells is the guy. Yeah, Bob Wells. That's what I thought wrote the whole song when you said it before. I didn't realize it was Mel Torme.
Yeah, no,
also.
it looks like Torme wrote the music and they wrote the lyrics
Right,
together.
exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Hell of a talent, though. He used to, I don't think he loved that song, but he appreciated the mailbox money from it every year.
I'm sure he did.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a classic now, so.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of times the songwriter will put the artist on the music as a means of making sure he gets part of the graft.
Yeah,
yeah,
it was early payola. Yes,
Right,
absolutely.
payola.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I do love the song. I think it's a beautiful
It's
song.
a wonderful song, yeah.
Beautiful melody and a great lyric. So, And I always look forward to butchering it every year because I don't play it through the rest of the year. So it's
Keeps it fresh for you. Keeps it
Yeah.
fresh.
You do it well, actually.
well, thank you.
You need more strings, that's all.
No, that would confuse me even more. But we're doing 3 tonight.
Apparently so.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
if
gonna
you-
have to just gonna have to suffer with the same Christmas song I did last week. Sorry.
No suffering at all.
And but I gotta find it because I don't trust myself to remember the lyrics.
Well, he is looking, Rowan.
Even if it is my song.
I don't know the lyrics to any of my songs. I know we played on Friday. I know the words to 4 of my songs, and it stays that way. If I learn a new one, one of them goes out. So don't go back.
Well, anyway, here it is. Noel's on the Snow. Funny, I use the same progression at the beginning of the Christmas song, but it's not in 3. The rush underway, Santa's clanging all day at his Salvation Army, red wishing well. Well, I won't be resisting a cease and desisting, the incessant pealing of carol of the bells. My holiday spirit dims when I hear it. I flee to the candlelight's glow, while the moon paints Noels on the snow. Oh, I could let go of a box with a bow, placed for me 'neath a gaudy fir tree. And I doubt I would pout about doing without all the trimmings we're told we should need. The yearly occasion for in-laws' invasion, that clamor we'll have to forego. Still the moon paints Noels on the snow. Now pray don't dismiss us, I'm all about Christmas, to hearts growing brighter at last, to days getting longer, to love growing stronger, to learning to let go the past. Our Santa's still ringing, now let go your clinging, drop 5 in the can for the poor. No wheeling and dealing, but giving and healing, to rise above glitter's allure. The cardinal and finch do so well in a pinch, singing carols to mortals below, from their evergreens swaddled in, revelers wassailing, while the moon paints Noels on the snow. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Very good.
All right.
Very good.
I gotta. Am I really doing 3 here?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think it should throw you that much. I've heard you play at least 3 songs before. I know you know at least 3.
I've seen you play 3 songs
See?
multiple times in person. So
Witnesses.
yeah.
All right. This one I also haven't played in a year, and I don't remember what the chord progression is, but it doesn't really matter.
It's a hell of a setup.
This is one I wrote this past, or rather, this is one I scribbled down last winter time.
In a fever dream of some kind, obviously. It's used to throw you
On the
so.
back of a cocktail napkin. Yeah.
Well,
Eggnog.
it was.
Fueled.
It's
Nog.
it's a little bit of what do you call it? Oh, I can't think of the word. Never mind. I'll just try to do it. It's a talking song, but it's the prompt for this one was from a different songwriting circle, and the prompt was, this six-dimensional universe, far from being a useless appendage to our world, may ultimately be our salvation.
Okay.
Do you have to
Hang
use
on
all
a
the
second.
words?
So you're going to complain about the prompts that we give, and you're going to write something to that?
Look, Rowan, they're not specific and metaphysical and transcendental enough.
So he's asking for more information, not less,
Exactly.
is what I'm getting here.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Play on, neighbor.
You say there's 6 dimensions, maybe more. I barely handle 3 or 4, so if you say there's more than that, I'll take your word, no doubt. And facing down this awesome vastness, all the questions science asks us, what's the part we gotta play? What's that all about? Well, I don't think that some religions gonna give me godly visions or salvation's eager to be knocking at my door. No preachers waxing too emphatic about my grasp of mathematics. 1 and 1 makes 2 is all I'm really praying for. But 'tis the season, I've been told, this job I've had since days of old, to get that Christmas tree set up with strings all shining bright. In spite of all my estimations, fate don't like my calculations. Round I go to find that maybe half of them don't light. I never was too good at math. Don't draw for me no fancy graph. I never even got as far as E equals MC squared. I'm lost when sages don't dare to mention worlds beyond my comprehension. Don't you think perhaps that maybe we're already there? Explain to me in terms quadratic, might as well be AM static. My head seems like a useless limp appendage to that world. No one has gifted me a compass, navigates this waste before us. I'll need more than equations when into that void I'm hurled. But a friend gave me these techie glasses, hologram honeys making passes, a whole lot more than 6 dimensions, that's the naked truth. And checking her posterior, I'm betting it's superior to getting me a hard-on reading Playboy in my youth. Proclaiming this is our salvation, hell, I'll join that congregation. Kneel in prayer at the altar, that centerfold I'll call her. If she'll do it here and now, I'm ready, willing, show me how. But guarantee she's not no dud, make her feel like flesh and blood. All these technical advances, I am sure our life enhances. Really, I don't mean to be a jerk, but this I'd really like to mention. None of all these 6 dimensions have one set of Christmas lights at work. Good thing our salvation's not dependent upon me. I'll pass on virtual invites with hotter looks but colder nights. I'm throwing out the Christmas lights, taking down the tree.
You may not have the E equals MC squared right, but you do have multiplication correct. That's for sure.
Man, that is so like genre perfect. You know, that is like that's you nailed it. Yeah.
Oh my
Absolutely.
That's fantastic. That's a new favorite of mine. Don't keep that up on a shelf like that elf. Bring it out.
Bring it down to share.
Listen, March. Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, thank you all.
Very awesome.
You're way too kind.
No, it's way too good.
It's good.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my
Thanks
goodness.
so much.
All right. Well, you can check out more John Pfeiffer at Pfeiffer's Corner on YouTube. YouTube.com/Pfeiffer's Corner, no spaces. or
YouTube.com. It's not Twitter or Facebook. YouTube.com.
Yeah.
These are true. These are true things.
Yep. Anyway. Well, okay, we're gonna try and bounce back over to Karen. I think we might have gotten your audio issues ironed out. Is that correct?
Yes, I switched back to my phone because I just got a new tablet and it's not good on audio. So
Okay.
I better put on other stuff. All right, so I'm gonna do couple of Christmas ones and another one.
There we go. Well, good to have you back, Karen.
Thanks.
Speaker mode.
Okay, speaker mode. There we go. It's getting slightly professional here. Trying. Alrighty, here we go. Here we go. Okay, this one is a good Who song from Tommy. Alrighty. Oh, wait a minute. Let's put another song. Okay. Did you ever see the faces of the children? They get so excited. Waking up on Christmas morning, now before the winter starts ignited. They believe in things and all it mean, including heaven's generosity. People round the door to see what parcels are for free curiosity. Tommy doesn't know what day it is. He doesn't know just what praying is. How can he save from the eternal grave? Running by his friend, he sits beside me and unaware of anything. Playing pots and pinball, picks his nose and smiles and pokes his tongue at everything. I believe in love, but how could man who've never seen life be enlightened? Only if he's good will his spirit future level ever heighten. Tommy doesn't know what day it is. Doesn't know just what praying is. How can he save from the eternal grave? Tommy, can you hear me? 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 Can you hear me? How can he be saved? Did you ever see the faces of the children? They get so excited. Waking up on Christmas morning, night before the winter sun's ignited. They believe in dreams and all they mean, including heaven's generosity. People around the door to see what parcels are for free curiosity. Tommy doesn't know what day it is. No, he doesn't know just what praying is. How can he be saved from the eternal grave? See me, feel me, touch me, heal me. See me,
I'd never considered that as a Christmas song, but yeah, totally.
That's great.
Also, Rowan, do you know Die Hard is a Christmas movie?
Not
Did
a
you
true
ever
thing.
even think about
Not-
that? Because like it's
not
a
true.
Christmas during the movie, so it's a Christmas
No.
movie technically.
No, neither
Rowan.
is
Only
Gremlins.
Christmas
No.
movie.
The Exorcist
Hey,
came out.
hey, Die Hard ends with that with what is it, the Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, right?
All right, there you go.
Does it?
There you go.
It's official.
Science. That's science.
I think it also makes Lethal Weapon a Christmas movie too.
We don't talk about that.
Okay, Karen,
Never saw it.
what have you got for us next?
This one's Bengals, Hazy Shade of Winter. There we go. Oh. That's the cable. Okay. All right, here we go. Time, time, time. See what's become of me. Time, time, time. See what's become of me. When I look around on my possibilities, I was so hard to please. Look around, he's brown, and the sky is a hazy shade of winter. In the Salvation Army band, down by the riverside, it's by the river island. What you got planned? Carry a cup in your hand. Around, leave it brown, and the sky is a hazy shade of winter. Hang on to your hopes, my friend. That's an easy thing to say, but if your hopes you pass away, simply pretend that you can build them again. Look around, grass is high, leaves are right. Look around, wait a minute. Look around, grass is high, leaves are ripe. It's the springtime of my life. Leaving time in a tapestry. Wait a minute. Seasons change with the scenery. Leaving time in a tapestry. Won't you stop and remember me? Brown, and the sky is a hazy shade of winter. Look around, it's a brown. There's a patch of snow on the ground. Look around, it's a brown. There's a patch of snow on the ground. Look around, it's a brown. There's a patch of snow on the ground. Thanks.
I'm sensing a theme.
Well, it's kind of Christmassy because it's all that she wants, which is what you ask a lot of Christmas songs.
You said all that she wants. Like, are you gonna play Roxette next?
No, Ace of Base. All right. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Okay. She leads at you. All that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow, but all that she wants is another baby. Yeah. All that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow, but all that she wants is another baby. Yeah. All that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow, but all that she wants is another baby. Yeah. All that she wants. Yeah. Something like that.
Nicely done. And of course, that's not by Roxette, but by Ace of Base. I did say I was sleepy.
It's a great cover for you, Karen.
Yeah.
All right, on. Thank you, Karen. And happy holidays. I feel like a slacker since I haven't done any Christmas music, but
I got some for you. Hold on.
it's not my brand.
City sidewalks. Here's a sidewalk. There's a sidewalk over there. And the sidewalk says it's time for Christmas.
sidewalks. What?
Sidewalk time. There you go.
My neighborhood doesn't have sidewalks.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
What did you do?
You don't have sidewalks because you're not good people. That's what it is. Santa decided.
Well,
Santa said no
Santa's
sidewalks.
not going to bring me a sidewalk for Christmas, sadly.
How do you know?
That's our prompt for next week, everybody. Show
Well,
up
that's
next
a
week.
good thing that you mentioned that, though, because there's not going to be a next week.
What?
Yes, I'm afraid it's Wren Day in Ireland, or Hunter Wren Day, or St. Stephen's Day, or Boxing Day, basically the day after Christmas. So, and I'm gonna go see the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. So,
How
so I
dare
won't be
you?
here. I'm sorry.
With members of Savatage
Good
still?
for you. That sounds fun.
Really, I didn't realize that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's where it came from. That's where Trans-Siberian
Wow.
Orchestra came
Okay.
from. Is that weird?
So much more respect.
The dear I remember my now departed mother-in-law got us one of their records once because, quote, you like Christmas and you like guitars.
Nice.
I have.
Well,
Yeah.
my in-laws are treating the family to Trans-Siberian
in-law
Orchestra, and
feeling.
I've never seen them live, so it should be fun.
I'm sure it's loud.
Yeah, I'm excited about it actually.
It's good.
I would like to shout out to our Twitch moderator, Kay said. Thank you for hanging in there. And
Hi, Kay said. How are
hey,
you?
And I hope you enjoy your night off next week. And now I would like to give the stage over to our co-host, Mr. Chris Eric. How are you, Chris?
Your co-host with the least, Chris Eric. I am. I am in attendance. Nice to see you, sir. I didn't actually catch which VOM this is.
143.
My goodness. So is there going to be a best of package for next week?
Oh, goodness.
Who would do that? Who would
I
do
would,
that to
I
themselves?
would suggest it to
or
Rob.
to
What'll
the
happen
world?
is I'll suggest it to Rob, and he'll say, yeah, if you want to do it, you can. And I'll say, remember the time it took you an hour to get me to know how to use a webcam? So I might suggest, you remember the the VOM 50 extravaganza.
Oh yes,
Maybe he'll want to rerun that because that one was
that's a
a
good
lot of fun.
idea. I wonder if we can do a rerun though.
I would think so.
If the algorithm will allow that. So
I can't answer it, but I would think so. I have faith in the both of you.
well, I'll talk to him. Maybe
and
we can put together our Christmas clip show.
And besides, that one was fun because there was the double cross.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, because you and I conspired to get booze and cake for him, and then I counter conspired to get booze and cake for you.
Yep.
That was a good time.
It was good.
Remember when I did that thing? Hey, unrelated. Is that too loud? Not loud enough?
That sounds respectable.
That's
Is
good.
it? I'm just looking for respect, esteem, that sort of thing. Here's a new song. I just finished it last night, so go easy, guys. Go easy. Talking to you, Rowan. Let's see. Won't you stay a little longer? Won't you stay a little longer? Won't you stay? We can go whenever we want to. Hop on any train and ride straight through. Get our stories square and make them true. Really anything you want to do. You can ask. Worst case, I say no. Just ask me nice and I'll say so. You can have it all and pass go. Who knows how long this lasts us though? Won't you stay a little longer? Won't you stay a little longer? Won't you stay? Making it up as we go along. No one's thought of this before. Always you and me, right or wrong. Can't wait to make it even more. I can bring you into everything. Make our little world more than a fling. Calling out again has a nice ring. See what I did there, see the whole thing. We'll never be this free again. We'll never be this free again. Thanks.
Yeah.
Very nice, man.
Thank you very much.
What do you call it?
Won't you stay? That reminds me, Kate, I owe EJD Driveway, so I'm going to play that next. And then you can pick the third song if you want to, and if you don't, I'll pick something else. It was weird. Friday, the Honest Mistakes played their first show since since I was in a room with you, Rowan. I was in a room with you in July, and there were no tears at the end or anything. So this was a much less emotional time, but not necessarily a bad thing. You can't have those all the time. You won't make it. But it was good. It was fun. It was nice, and I did end up playing this song, which was weird because a couple of times we had our 10-year-old with us, and he's sitting in the corner drawing, and more than once I looked up at him and I was like, "And this is this song, Xander. Don't listen to the lyrics to this." And I know I did that with Ditch, and I might have done it with this one. This is for EJD. Come drink in my driveway where everyone can see. Come drink in my driveway, spend some time with me. I know, can't be alone, not now. But a little of you is worth it anyhow. Come drink in my driveway, we can't get too close. Come drink in my driveway, you can make the toast. I know you have your busy life to live, but I'll take whatever you can give. Believe me when I say it's all I want. Ignore me when I start to crack, whenever I say take it back. Believe me when I say, believe me when I come drink in my driveway. Anytime is good. Come drink in my driveway if you think you should. I know might not be your perfect day, but I can't think a better way to say, I worship you, I worship you, I worship you, I do. Thank you.
So
Kosi gets 5% of
Absolutely.
is it canonical now, the Kosi ending?
I only do it. I only do it when you're around, really, because I was gonna say I only do it on the VOM, but I did it at the live stream that way. I'm pretty sure. So only you, man. Yeah, and yeah, because it just confuses people otherwise. like it makes you guys laugh. It's like, what the hell are you talking about, man?
Wow, that relationship took a really sharp left turn. Wow.
What are you trying to tell us here, man?
Yeah.
So Kate, did you have enough time to figure out a third song?
Well, that was what I was originally gonna request, and then I was like, I'll think about while he plays, and then I was just enjoying the song. So
Squirrels.
surprise me, yeah.
Didn't I play you Squirrel last time, John? I feel like I did.
Of course you did. So
This is
my
very
vote
nice.
doesn't count.
This is John's very nice way of saying he only likes one of my songs.
Oh.
And that's okay.
No. I just
Hey, it's one more than I expect out of most people, so that's okay, John.
It's just that one is so goofy and fun.
It is really goofy. I remember when I played it, Rob's like, "Well, I would expect that from you." Like, what do you mean?
Are you in the mood to do For the Room?
Well, I was looking for squirrel, but I'm not.
Okay. I didn't know.
But yeah, I could do that. Yeah.
No, no, I didn't mean to, you know.
Is okay. I'll
My
Look, you just
brain, I
John
broke
looks so
my
happy.
Do
brain.
Kate's request.
But now I'm all
No,
confused.
what a bratty little shit. I'm sorry.
Wait, now there's no need for name calling, Kate. I'm sorry I didn't play your song, but don't yell at me. I probably deserve it, but still. Let's see. Do I know where that one is? This makes for, as they say, this makes for great radio. So, any announcements we need to make, Rowan, while I'm frantically flipping through paper?
Oh, I just want to. Well, yeah. Let's. Bill Bricky's out there in the audience.
Hey.
Hey, Bill.
That's a name I haven't heard in a minute.
Yeah.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, I was just saying. He was just responding me when I said, "Hey, man, it's been a minute." So
Yeah.
and he said, "Yes, it has." So
Indeed.
but
That was a hell of an exchange. I hope it wasn't too personal for you to share with us. Okay, here's the song. I'll shut up. The 15 that's never coming off. The concerning, lingering, rattly cough. Conversations too complex to follow. The complications all too much to swallow. Staring at the back bar mirror, wondering how happened this soon. I'm sorry, you're too old for the room. A couple years and too many gray hairs ago, didn't seem so young. Now you know a story no one would ever buy. Don't lean in, no, don't try. It's not exactly pity, it's on deck, coming soon. Why's that? Too old for the room. Too old to stay, too old to play, too old to have anyone see you that way. Just pay the check, get out of the way, and maybe just stick closer to home. There's plenty to distract, you're not alone. At least they tolerate you better there. No smoking what's left of your hair, only the faintest whiff of your impending doom. Don't look back though. Yes, I know, but seriously, too old for the room. Thanks.
Yeah, so
You're welcome.
good.
yeah, John was
Yeah.
just saying in the.
Yeah.
You go ahead and say it, John.
That one hits a little too close to home for me.
Sorry, it's certainly not based off of personal experience of standing with people in a bar.
It's
who-
purely sixth dimensional
The-
theory,
yeah.
sort
That-
of.
Well, it
What was the,
it's a little close to what happened to me 6 years ago.
Yeah, this happened to me within maybe allegedly within the last year or so. Yeah. Just what's the Chris Rock bit? You don't want to be the guy. You don't want to be the guy in the club. It's not that you're old. It's just you're too old for that club. It's the same thing.
Yeah, the line about the smoke in what's left of your hair, like the whole, like I had missed the sort of like, oh yeah, people can't smoke in bars part anymore. So, That's clever. That's clever. I like it.
There are one or two here.
Oh
that
yeah.
people still smoke in. Yeah, they've got like a different classification.
Oh, is it
or
like
something.
they're like a club?
Yes,
That's
yeah,
the thing,
something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to have a
it's funny.
membership.
Did you ever know the band, Rowan? Did you ever know the band Herd of Main Street?
Mm-mm.
Out of Frederick, really good like country rock, alt country band, and married couple in that one. And Jenna McKibben, the guitar player in that, is Joylene's favorite guitar player. And it's like, she's a hell of a guitar player. I'm like, you're married to a guitar player, right? and her response was, "You're a very talented songwriter." Oh, that's how I know that she's
loves
not
you.
going to like, I know if she tells me something, she means it, because it's like, that would have been the time. But
my God.
I know, right?
Ouch.
She's the best. I know. But it's okay. It's okay. As I've said, my tombstone will say, I know what I did. So it's okay. but I sent that one to her, not Joylene, the guitar player, and the smoke. She just took the smoke in your hair thing and being too old for the room, and she's like 15 years younger than me, more. It's like, yeah, I guess you're only as old as you've ever been, so it'll hit everybody. Time remains undefeated.
Yeah,
My
well.
10-year-old, I must say that too much, because one day he walked by and goes, "Well, time remains undefeated." Like, oh my God, kid.
Oh man.
I
Man,
know.
oh man.
I
10
know.
years old.
I know, as Joylene tells me, I'm not to speak to the children. So, who's up next, Rowan?
Obviously you obey that rule.
I do my best. I do my best. It doesn't always work out. But again, the 13-year-old isn't talking to me, so it doesn't matter.
Well, 13-year-olds don't talk to any parents.
It really, it's just like a switch.
Like a switch. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but it'll change at some point.
Or it won't. One of us will probably survive. I don't like my chances at this point, but I'm sorry. I am going into Kate's. I'm going into Kate's time. I believe next up
That is correct.
Kate Buckholt.
Hey, Kate.
So I ended up playing your. After you yelled at me, I ended up playing your request. So you're welcome.
Oh, thank you. No, it was so great. No, I was just like, wait, I totally just butted in on that.
You totally did.
It was so good.
But it all worked out. I ultimately did. John changed his vote, so everybody wins, I guess.
Awesome. We're
anyway,
all
so,
winners.
Everybody, please. So how are you? And what's your first song?
Pretty fine. I love that you know what's going on your tombstone. I've said for at least 10 years that on my tombstone it's going to say one more thing. So it's good to know in advance. Like, no one's going to wonder.
I think Jules is going to have his name scratched out and rewritten like 17
Yeah?
or 18 times, but like different names.
I'm gonna hire like a permanent
Yes,
postmate
yes.
and just have the or I'll just get
Oh
like
my
one of
God.
those.
I have to drop the microphone and
No,
storm
I
off.
will not give you credit for joke.
It was a good joke.
One of those LED things,
No,
like those
no,
bells
Oh,
in the
nice.
program.
It shouldn't be LED. It should be like the flip dot thing. Flip dot display.
Oh, like in Lost.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Not that I've seen
I know
Lost,
what you
but yeah, one of those.
Yeah, that. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Kate. So, what was your first number?
I do want to say I knew this. How do I say this without going too much into this backstory? Well, I knew this homeless guy who was really quite a character and lived outside for quite a while. And he, on his arm, he had, in a very like jailhouse way, he had like Joan crossed out, Barbara crossed out, Martha crossed out, and it went like all the way down his arm. It was so good. And Why did I just say that? What you just said something that made me say
The
it.
cross
Anyway.
out for Jules.
The
Yeah,
gravestone
exactly.
thing.
Jules
And that
is
is very
twisted.
funny. That is
Yeah.
very funny.
Oh
After
my
a while,
God.
you have
Marvin
to
the
know-
Martian crossed out.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
like,
You have to just do it as a bit from a certain point.
Right.
After like 5 deep, you're like, okay, I'm just doing this.
Well,
Any
my thought is
girl I
like,
meet
you
on the
know,
street.
it's very Dune, you know, the you know, the juice leaves the stain becomes a warning.
I still haven't gotten over the score from that. I'm like, wow, this
so
is
good.
amazing, and I put it on in the car, and
yeah.
I got so freaked out. I'm like, no.
It's real. It's big time existential horror vibes. Speaking of,
I don't need more.
Some of us would like to hear what Kate
Yes.
has to
Yes.
perform for us.
You're right.
Thank you. Okay, you guys. I'm gonna do a flashback. You know, lately I've been all focused on my new ones, and I was like, why don't I revisit some old ones? And this one unknotted. Yeah, I wrote this. I was like, I've never been so devastated in my life. Like when I wrote this, and it helped me so much when I wrote it because I needed to get it out. But I've done it before. It's just been a little while. Unknotted, and this is it. I'm being weird, actually, just to be honest, full disclosure, because I realized that the person that this is about, like, happened to be tuning in because this isn't on Dave Benham's thing. And it just always works out that they just happen to tune in and I do this song, which is like, ow, like, not to burn or anything, but.
Man, don't make the trick.
Peace, peace. I have no relief of freedom to release, so release me, please, please. I have all the pieces, they're me, but there are so many fragments. I don't know how whole I'll ever be, how to hold or even be held by me. My cuts aren't clean. I bleed deeply. Deep sea has nothing on me when it comes to the floor of what I'm feeling. Don't fish me, school me, don't get better to the pool, that's me. I'm pulling and I can't push me. My chest is an outward cushion and beneath I wear rust on my old springs. Never bring their fingers to touch and strum on my heartstrings. I love my darling hard. I was thrown without warning. Far and I'm very slow in the morning. Hard. I need peaceful power over this, and as it turns out, you're not my tower. Foul, cower, then wash it off in the shower, devour our future down to hours, cause you're bowing out to not allow lust to be neutered. How could you? You were proud and profound and dutiful on the outside, and daily called me beautiful. So what I ever do to you to lose the truth from you, to never have had it to, sadly you never stop being seduced and crude and cruel, and I'm fooled, and you've been praying till now. I'm so reduced, I'm so confused, and you have loved me so loosely. You decided to lose me. Prove to me I'm kind of where I used to be, where I usually wandered into confusedly, but I was clear on you, and oh my dear, it's true. I would never do anything to hurt you. With you, I carry the sun. Now that me, I'm suddenly unknown, undone, but I still know I've grown no matter how painfully alone. Damn partner, you were my damn partner, but couldn't be farther from. Couldn't have been harder on those tender scars of mine. I'm stunned and I am injured by the sweetest talk of only ever real one. And I'll run to what I'll overcome so I can be done with what I'm going through. Somehow I overloved you. I come down for the shock and I barely know what to do with you. How can I let go? I have to. My spirit is refused for your refuse, and you had a lot to prove, and I just took your words from you as truth. These lies that somehow suited you, but now you are bare. I am aware of disrepair, and I can't bear to help or bear this, so I keep suggesting scarceness. And I never imagined to prepare for this shit. Thank you. If you could go back on the live stream and cut out the whole thing I said before I started, I would love that. I was like, oh, stop thinking about that while you're trying to do the song, but sorry. Okay, so anyway, wow. It was weird rewriting that though. I was like, oh wow, I'm in such a different place. So I am going to do another old classic. This hasn't been like crazy long since I've done this, but since in the last couple months I really haven't practiced any, and I'll have to do something by memory pretty soon. And I may just do pseudo like Pluto, or I guess in this it's Pluto, Moon, and Water. So we'll see if I know it. Planet like Pluto. No, that's canceled. Not even pseudo old news. So nuevo. The wrong station cuts our cable, but it's okay though. If that's what's natural, the other was actual. Another climaxing seems so casual. And my rest. Oh wait, no. I know the song. I know it. It's okay. Okay. Now this is how it starts. I'm only gonna try one more time. Planet like Pluto. No, that's canceled. Not even pseudo old news feels nuevo. The wrong station cuts our cable, but it's okay though. If that's what's natural, the other was actual. Another climaxing seems so casual. In my nest, I look more aerial. So, see, this isn't enough in our area. Well, there is, but your weather makes forecast variable. Past not comparable with you, but what's next? If your actions I'm comparing me to, pass me my binoculars and let me look at you. Look into this by past digression, any past to greener grasses. I may become neon if you're dated looking back or backwards. Anti-aging over eons until my age is better tracked by your years and your impact. I tripped you, then dipped you into my cold hard cash. Written down in my loss that I found on your face like a fake laugh after. So what's in your stash? Or perhaps if I'd only ever ask it, anything that could tame this, it's once again not quite the same. So what's cultivating that shrieking right brain, my breathing, cause you breaking the pains of the window we keep talking through. Equilateral yet reflecting differently on you. Cause I'm not mad, I'm only sad at you. Not even that though, I'm mostly just bad at you. According courageous constant changes and a bit incorrigible. A little adorable, those gold juice porridge is cool. This locks me these days I don't pull. Or you're like I'm your fool. I always call myself that as if it's a matter of caste. And I could be gladiator and fight for the act if I forget to ask or forget to laugh or laugh. But buttercup, you make light on my face. Bottoms up, celebrate, no, I celebrate my new fate. This is just it in this phase, my open cage. Embrace without braces, our breaks made us respect. Smart places, the spaces between us arranges adjust all reelings and justices we weigh. And just in time you saw what I was saying, so this so took a jaw than an all. You think our wrong is lawless, isn't always love. Listening to bad actions, your hands are necklace, but you're not wreckful, you're reckless. And I'm invested in this once nearly wrecked ship. Am I being protected by your integrity that I keep pleading with me? Reticent, but don't plead the fifth, rather hold me by wrist until splashing with me, masking my wishful thinking that your interest outlasted me. You stay fascinating to me, everlasting in memories, but to make a few more with me. Explore our shores more with me, much more to be born with me. Creatively, not reproductively, I'm not stuck, so don't get stuck to me like a barge to a barnacle or two tiny fish in a sea, small existentially. I'm swimming to land to let the sun keep walking me, warming me and bronzing me. You're golden and growing a great, grazing me, lately pacing me, letting our ghosts pass gracefully. Coming soon is a waitlisted awakening for me. Not quite out of the woods, it'll all be good. I would be damned if they'd fallen into the creeks or deep crevices. Leaves had been leaving them, I walked through them. You're calling and I'm back to us again, thrust back to be crushed again or crushed again. Timber temper, just catch me, lumber juxtaposition. I am under an opal splinter set. I know the way out, no, just listen. My skin no longer thin and sore now, and it's not even winter now. That emotional trap of a season, and this that excuse for a reason to stop living. Then when things got messy, messed me up, but to be rewarned, but then before. Just old scars and old scores of love and patience, not wars. Silent battle, snakes and grass that rattles me under my feet. Clean bricks as I shattered until again I am complete and gathered, enjoying the heat and the bright light of day. Do you reach me at light? We should sleep well. The thrill will be cheap, but one was too rich to not just let you see me.
I'm glad you brought that back.
Oh, thank you. Good.
Classic for a reason, Kate.
Oh, it's funny. There's like a few that my brother refers to as the classics, which I always love that. Okay, so I was like, oh, a third. How might I just choose to torture y'all? Light torture. No, I don't know. Why am I even saying that? I'm about to just do the song that I had put in this little book of songs a while back and decided not to do it. And so I was like, maybe I'll just try it. It's a cover, and
There you go. That's a little bit better volume.
sweet. Oh man, it was so crazy at your show on Saturday. Just how like what's the song when you really start like playing the bones?
Oh, it's probably what Hands? Is that the one?
I think I mean, it's just kind of crazy, like just how it's almost like it was like fireworks went off and like dancing people came out of them. Like it was just like it was so like cool. So to be sitting like in the back and like I was like, whoa! It was just so cool. I was like, wow. I mean, it always is, but I was like, wow, that was pretty
Thank you.
explosive. Yep.
I was sorry I couldn't make that show.
Oh, that was great. I mean, no, it was just normal. Just everyone was there. Every band member. No, I'm just kidding.
But you were
No,
you were in Sedona though, right? Or were you just coming back?
Wait, was this
Saturday.
last weekend? This last Saturday? No,
Yeah.
that was when I was sick.
Oh, that's when you were sick. Oh, right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sorry.
that was out of the question then. It's still out of the question.
Come on. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Let's see if this is an idea. Okay. And this is where it is this. Okay. Why am I asking? Why don't I just do stuff? If you walk away, I'll walk away. First tell me which road you would take. I don't wanna risk our paths crossing someday. So you walk away, and I'll walk this way. And the future hangs over our heads, and it moves with each current event until it falls all around like a cold, steady rain. Just stay in when it's looking this way. And the moon's laying low in the sky, forcing everything metal to shine. And the sidewalk holds diamonds like the jewelry store case. They argue, walk this way, no, walk this way. And Laura's asleep in my bed. As I'm leaving, she wakes up and says, I dreamed you were carried away on the crest of a wave. Baby, don't go away. Come here. And there's kids playing guns in the street, and one's pointing his tree branch at me. And so I put my hands up. I said, enough is enough. If you walk away, I'll walk away. And he shot me dead. I found the liquid cure for my landlocked blues. You'd think after 22 years I'd be used to the spin, and it only feels worse when I stay in one place. So I'm always pacing around her, walking away. I keep drinking the ink from my pen, and I'm balancing history books up on my head, but it all boils down to one quotable phrase: if you love something, give it away. A good woman will pick you apart. A box full of suggestions for your possible heart. But you may be offended and you may be afraid. But don't walk away. Don't walk away. We made love on the living room floor, with the noise in the background from the televised war, and in that deafening pleasure I thought I heard someone say, if we walk away, they'll walk away. But greed is a bottomless pit, and our freedom's a joke. We're just taking a piss, and the whole world must watch the sad comic display. If you're still free, start running away. I've grown tired of holding this pose. I feel more like a stranger each time I come home. So I'm making a deal with the devils of fame, saying let me walk away, please. You'll be free, child, once you have died from the shackles of language, immeasurable time, and then we can trade places, play musical graves, and then one day walk away, walk away. So I'm up at dawn, putting on my shoes. I just wanna make a clean escape. I'm leaving, but I don't know where to. I know I'm leaving, but I don't know where to. I realize why I never did it, because it's long as hell. I'm sorry. Oh my God, was it 9 minutes or something?
No, you're fine.
Like halfway through, I was like, bitch, there's like less more pages. So I'm sorry. Thank you so much.
Who is that?
Bright Eyes.
Oh, okay.
That's called Landlocked Blues. Yep.
Right on.
Kate, it doesn't matter if you're playing your own material or you're covering somebody else, whether you're polished or you're technically proficient or not, but you always speak truth.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you so much.
Right on. Well, I think now it's time to move on to our final act of the evening. We're going to bring forth Jules Bland. How are you?
Hey, I didn't see you there.
Was that a part of your one-man show? Is that how it begins?
Yeah, it's the one-man show about this guy I met called Juan Man Show. He's the original founder of the Man Show with Joe Rogan and Adam Carolla.
They wrote him
that's where
out?
you're going.
Oh, my goodness.
Who they're great. You know, those are two guys who 20 years ago they were great doing a show called The Man Show, and today they're even better. Joe
Have
Rogan
they done
and
something
Adam
else?
Carolla.
I haven't heard anything about them in a while.
Yeah, there's a
They haven't been on
Yeah.
television,
yeah.
so
You know, I loved O.J. Simpson, man. He was a great football player. I didn't pay any attention to him after
didn't
like
miss
the
anything.
late 80s.
you didn't miss anything.
Okay, cool. Love those Naked Gun movies.
Uh-huh.
Never seen them.
No,
Never going to.
the show's better, but still. Did you not see Police Squad?
A-Cab. So, no.
A-Cap?
Just
A-Cab.
do yourself a favor.
All cops are bastards.
Just go and watch Airplane. It's
Airplane
more-
is
yeah.
funny.
There you go.
Yes.
Airplane is funny.
All right.
Yes.
Holds up.
You holds up.
Man, I picked a bad day to
Got
quit
him.
sniffing glue.
So what do you make of this? Pterodactyl or a brooch?
Quote from Airplane, the movie. Remember that one?
Very funny.
I don't remember.
I'm sorry we're encroaching upon your time, Mr.
I don't care. I got all the time in the world, baby.
Mr. Blandstand.
Mr. Man. Mr. Musk. Mr. Musk, stop hurting Twitter. Mr. Musk. I don't care. Let it burn. Absolutely. Whatever that was.
Not it.
This song by a British boy band. That's not a boy band, but, you know, they were kind of riding the boy band wave.
Are you going to tell us who it is?
McFly. I found out about them from a movie with Lindsay Lohan called Just My Luck, and it's centered around her being like the press person for a venue, and the band McFly was playing.
Wait, so they're actually called McFly?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure.
You'll never guess why.
Because they're too McFly for a white guy?
No, they're They're fans of Back to the Future.
Have you ever seen the band Wolfface?
No, but I've seen Taserface.
Wolfface is a band that they're all dressed up like Teen Wolf when he's playing basketball, and it's all songs about Teen Wolf.
Does Michael J. Fox know about this? Is there a lawsuit?
I can't say, we don't really talk anymore.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think he owns the rights anyway.
Yeah, well,
As you were saying. As you were.
as you were.
We should put the means of production in the hands of the workers. That's all I'm saying. Solidarity forever. I never meant the things I said to make you cry, and I say I'm sorry. It's hard to forget, and yes, I regret all these mistakes. I don't know why you're leaving me, but I know you must have your reasons. There's tears in your eyes, I watch as you cry, but it's getting late. Was I invading in all your secrets? Was I too close for comfort? You're pushing me out when I wanted in. What was I just about to discover? When I got too close for comfort, driving you home. Guess I'll never know. Remember when we scratched our names into the sand? You told me you loved me. And now that I find that you changed your mind, I'm lost for words. And everything I feel for you I wrote down on one piece of paper. The one in your hand, you won't understand how much it hurts to let you go. Was I invading in all your secrets? Was I too close for comfort? You're pushing me out when I wanted in. What was I just about to discover when I got too close for comfort, driving you home? Guess I'll never know.
We're just really happy that you're hydrating.
It's important.
It really is really important.
If that's water.
It's
Nope.
not.
It's ever clear.
Yeah, we could see right through it. What's your point?
Tee-hee.
So
Tee-hee-hee.
I was looking over at my iPad while you were playing for a second, and it has this on screen. And for whatever reason, the closed captioning is just you going through whatever you're doing, and all it says is, yeah, it's funny. That's all I decided you were saying the whole time.
That's pretty much the gist.
Yeah.
It's like the meme version of me.
Jules meme.
All right. Well, hey, Rowan, tell everybody what they've won while I tune.
Well, you have won.
A week off from VOM.
That's correct. And
all expenses paid.
And it is it should be a reminder too that the prompt for the new year, not just for the next month, is always for another day. So if you're playing along at home, make sure you write a song with the idea always for another day in your head.
I will come thematically prepared, because will I write that? Will I write that prompt song? Oh man, it's always for another day, man. Just ask me again tomorrow.
We should just pair up and do them as like songwriting teams.
Oh my god, fun!
That didn't sound like fun at all. If you didn't want to do it, that's okay.
No, I mean, who's my partner?
We
can talk later.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Rowan's my partner.
I'm in.
Doesn't matter why he raised his hand.
That was why. That was why.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Aw, I wanted Rowan. Man.
Snooze, you lose.
Poop. So, Blues, are you in tune?
Yeah, what is that pleased face? What is that? What is that?
Blues?
Sorry. I had to go to the bathroom, mate.
What?
Oh, that's why he was smiling.
Mate. Yeah.
Oh.
I had to go to the bathroom, mate.
Were you having a dirty, rotten scoundrels moment?
Exactly! Oh my god, it was Rupert.
I'm being a little
Rupert.
cheeky boy,
Rupert.
mate.
Rupert.
I'm being a real cheeky boy, mate. You know what I mean? go into the bathroom on myself, mate. Okay.
Does this count as one of his songs? Asking for a friend.
Yep. All right. What even am I doing? Right. I do this song all the time. I don't care. It's fun. I like doing it. C sharp minor for those following along at home. Been harboring, resuming like a fugitive. I've grown used to it. Rummage through the wreckage of my life to find relief. Old habits die hard and I'm proving it. I refuse to quit, remaining disaffected just to wait in my deceit. And I don't wanna live here in a rush with nowhere to go. And I don't wanna die here on my knees out in the cold. It's taking everything I've got to stop me climbing up the walls. Oh, just to fall. Oh, hold on tight. Don't let go. Anything it takes to keep the beast below. Sleepless nights, winding roads. I've come to know the darkness. Maybe I'm just better off alone. I slowed down, that's okay. Maybe for another day, another day. Tried burying it down and erasing it. Isolationist. Stay that way from day to day and maybe I'll be fine. Couldn't get away even if I try to flee. It's inside of me. When all you know is pain, you can't sustain a state of mind. And I don't want my life back. That act was getting old, and I don't wanna pass the time rehashing fights from years ago. When I look into the mirror, I can't find the killer's eyes. Oh, and you know I tried. I hold on tight. Don't let go. Anything it takes to feed the beast below. Start a fight. Red, go home. I've grown to love the darkness. Maybe I'm just better off alone. I slowed down less, but still slowed down a bit. Sorry, guys. Bye. Dracula, blah, 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 blah. Usually I do a more subtle thing to stop it, but I didn't this time.
I really like that one.
I think you
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Rowan there with that ending.
And it's fun to play along with, too.
Yeah,
No,
it's nice. It's nice. Yeah,
All right.
can get carried away.
So
Okay.
set the
speaking of
mood for
carried away.
the rest of the evening.
Well, sure. This is a song. This is one of the first song, probably the first distinct song that I wrote where after I wrote it, it happened to me. And then that's been kind of a trend with the songs I write. And that's why I don't write so much. That's the only reason.
You're scared. You're
That's
scared
it.
of your
I'm
power.
scared of the future. And now I'm writing about time travel. I don't know what's
Hey.
going to happen.
Think about the future.
The future.
Yeah, it's Joker from Batman. Never mind. You're welcome.
That movie's fine.
I haven't watched it in a very long time. I'm
It's
guessing
fine.
it doesn't hold up.
It's fine. No, it's fine. It's of the Batman movies, it's one of them.
Well, at least he's not nearly as stupid as he is in the Nolan movies.
Oh my god. Yeah. No, I like Rabat Battenbat. That's his name. You know how it was like Batfleck and Christian Bat? Now it's Rabat Battenbat. Yeah. Tell your friends.
I kind of liked that when I was talking about the Nolan movies.
No, I know. I think he's a good
Okay.
detective in the new movie.
Yeah, it makes sense. And he's also kind of a hollow shell. There isn't really a Bruce Wayne yet. But anyway.
Right. I think that'll be the next one. Find some time to sort it out. To clean my mind of any doubt. And I don't mean you any harm. I can't just ignore this feeling that there is something wrong. Just watch me throw it all away. Don't wanna hear you say you make it all okay. You can't return the blame. Talk as if you're in a dream. The way you dance is smooth as cream. I'd hang on every word you'd breathe. To you I'm sheep you use for sharpening your teeth. Just watch me throw it all away. Don't wanna hear you say you'll make it all okay. can't return the blame. Kept holding on to a love that had already faded away. I'll wait no longer. I can't feed your hunger for pain. And all the years we had have come and gone so fast. The fact that I can't get them back is all that will remain. Just watch me throw it all away. Don't wanna hear you say that you'll make it all okay. You can't return the blame, honey, no, no. It's not all fun and games, but hey, we always played your way. I'm not here to stay. Hey, the price is yours to pay. Yours to pay. Yours to buy. The price is yours to pay. Yours to pay. Your to pay looks very fake. Sidewalks, city sidewalks, there's a sidewalk over there. Oh, I think I am having a stroke.
Goodness.
Yeah.
All right.
I have to pack 2 weeks of this into one. So
No, you don't.
yes, I do.
Well,
There's I signed
yeah.
a contract. You didn't get it yet. It's in the mail.
Oh, hey, that reminds me, Jules. American Bandstand next
it's
week,
not
maybe?
called that. And yeah, sure.
Okay.
And do you have a open mic this week or next week?
I have one open mic this week.
Can't make it.
Maybe. Okay, then it's can't. Then one of them is canceled. Then. But the other one I do have.
Okay.
El
Golfo.
Which one do you have?
El
the
Gavilon?
Thursday one is happening. The El Golfo one is happening.
Oh,
as
cool.
far as I know. But definitely, possibly next week. I'm not really gonna. I'm gonna softly promote them, but basically just like come back next year. I don't know. If nobody shows up, then I get to play for like an hour and a half. And that's fine. Yeah. That's what happened last time at El Gavilon, and that's what will happen next week at El Gavilon, unless
That's
you
what
show
you're
up.
hoping for.
I mean, maybe a little. Don't tell the management.
Eh.
This
Oh,
isn't
and I'm
being
sorry.
recorded, is it?
No.
Cool, cool, cool.
And
so, Kate, the thing
EJD
you
is
said earlier is
asking-
fine too. Yeah.
Sorry, but EJD, we have a question. Sad there won't be a VOM next week. Is it possible for Rob or someone to make a best of showcase? We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, there's a
and
possibility.
It's a
Possibility.
Look, we
I don't know
we
how
all
strong
have
of a possibility it
access
is.
to the best of. Like we all have access to healthcare. Does it mean we'll get it?
How about this? Just hear me out. Hear me out. If you have like a favorite episode or song, send us a comment about it. Comment on
That's a good
the YouTube or the Facebook video, and then we'll dig them up. Just if you can, put the date and the timestamp, and then
You're setting yourself up for a lot of work there, Rowan. I would just say, like, I think VOM 50 would be a great one to replay because there were so many people on it.
100
Wasn't it like
was-
5 or
100
6
was pretty
hours?
good,
Like we really,
too. Oh wow, that's long.
yeah.
I've never been on one that long. Oh,
No, it
man.
was long. And
Right.
we
didn't
were.
know
We'll
that was
try
a
to get something to
possibility.
tide you
Oh
over.
yeah. We were
guess-
so punchy by the end of that, all three of us. It was a good time, but man,
Rob
We
probably
gotta do
would
a
go for the
6-hour one. Let's do that for 200.
Rob would probably not go for the Rob covers one, I suppose, but that would be fun.
Oh, that would be
Hey,
very cool
you
too.
all ought to show up at one of the spots on the New Year's Eve Ham Bones open mic.
Oh, right. That's a good
Ham
thing to
Bones
promote.
open mic goes from 1 in the afternoon until 5 a.m. the next morning.
And who's hosting these 2-hour segments, John?
I'm hosting one of them
Oh, nice.
from the 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So,
Yeah,
And I believe
so please sign up for my spot.
Is it for
and a
charity?
friend of the VOM, Tyler Kiley, is doing it as well. I believe.
Yes,
Tyler
Tyler Killy is.
Yeah. I had her mispronouncing her name for a moment.
No, Kyla is definitely she's doing the spot before me. I think
Okay.
at 3 to 5. She's doing that spot. I'm going to be playing on her spot. And that way I don't have to play on mine.
That's
I was going
clever.
to say double dipping.
So please, please
All right.
check it out and sign up for one of the slots. It's going on for 15 hours or whatever it is.
There
All
was
right.
there's a great songwriter out of the South whose name escapes me, who I really enjoyed. Was on there like kind of a name person who I'd heard on things, but I can't. Name's gone out of my. It's not a classic anecdote. I apologize. Go on with your evening.
Anyway.
Well, I guess we should go on with our evenings. But I'm going to take this opportunity to use my platform right now just to challenge you all, everybody here, everybody watching out there, and everybody that they might encounter. Try to treat people a little bit better tomorrow than you did yesterday. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
And
I thought you were going to tell us to abolish the
yes.
Senate.
No, I mean, that'd be great. I'm making a video about it. It'll come out in the next few months, and
Is it going to be shown on Blandstand?
That's what it's called, and it's that's what it's called. That's actually the name of the show. That's not what it's called.
That's not what it's called.
No, it's not even that.
This is not.
that's actually a really good
This is
name.
not.
That's not what it's called.
This is not what it's called.
All right,
That
everybody.
was such a nice thought to have left it on, though, Rowan.
Thank you.
Sorry,
I was going
Rowan.
to say the same thing.
All right,
I'm sure,
back
I'm
to
sure
that
I'll
last
get
one.
blamed
Forget
for that
that.
too.
No, I think that was on me.
Oh, it
I-
definitely was, but I'll get blamed. It doesn't matter.
will you,
Reality
though?
is just
It was-
malleable.
Nah, we know who did it. We know who. Good
I know what I did.
Bye, you guys. Have fun next Monday, Rowan.
What? Oh, yes, thank you. At Trans-Siberian Orchestra, I will. All right.
She didn't hear you.
Good night, y'all.
That is about the VOM.